Happy video day, guys. Today's video is makeup on the red carpet, and I'm so excited to be filming this one because this red carpet that we're going to be covering is the Emmys for 2018. I'm so excited. These bigger red carpets are going to starting, and I love the Emmys because we're going to be able to see a bunch of cool fashion. We're also going to be able to talk about a bunch of different makeup looks. So we're going to be talking about the makeup that the celebrities were wearing on the red carpet. We're going to be talking about what makeup artists were able to use on different celebrities' faces, and because it is the Emmys, and to me personally, the Emmys is more of a fashion event as well, we will be getting into a little bit of the dresses of the red carpet as well. So I'm so excited to be filming this video today. So I'm going to be trying to be getting these videos out quicker for you guys after the red carpets happen. So I am super excited to be filming this video, and let's go ahead and let's get into all of the makeup on the red carpet because there was a lot of really beautiful looks and we have a lot of stuff to discuss. I put on my puffy sleeve shirt today because I felt like it was very fashion forward, even though my husband thinks that I look like a quarterback, but that is okay. I like the shirt anyways. So I just want to let you guys know that there was some stars here that I think were so beautiful. Like, honestly, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So at the end of this video this time, what I'm going to be telling you is I'm going to be telling you guys who I think was the makeup winner of the night and also who was the best dressed winner of the night. So we will go over that as well at the end of this video. So like always, guys, I will be giving you guys all the information that I can find. If I was able to find exactly what the celebrities were wearing on their face, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what palettes, what lipsticks, what not that they were wearing. And I will also be throwing up here exactly which designer designed the dresses that they are wearing. So let's go ahead and let's start off with the first celebrity of the night, and that is Scarlett Johansson. So I have to say, her makeup was so gorgeous. I love the way that her eyes look. She had like one of those more simplistic, very like refreshing makeup looks. And one of the things that I really pronounced in her look for me personally was the fact that the color of her inner corners and in the interior of her eyes was like this really shiny metallic-y, like kind of like yellowy color. They also brought it down in the inner corners and kind of on the lower lash line. And I love doing that myself personally sometimes with eye looks. I thought her look was beautiful. She also had a very intense black eyeliner. I was able to figure out exactly which eyeshadow palette she was using, and I want to tell you guys that Mcgrath Labs was a very popular brand at the 2018 Emmys, and Mcgrath was the eyeshadow palette that she was wearing. She was wearing the Mothership 5. This is the newest launch from Mcgrath, and this is actually one of the ones that I actually really wanted to purchase too. It is available right now too, and this is the eyeshadow palette that she is wearing on her eyes. I do see these beautiful colors representing on her eyes that just look so phenomenal. Her makeup artist was Frankie Boyd for this look, and I think that it was a beautiful job. Her dress was Balmain. I love her dress. I think that she looks stunning. This is one of those stars that it was not only her makeup that was flawless, because she did have one of those very natural kind of makeup looks, like the attention is to the eyes and everything else is a little bit more subtle, but it's also the way that she did her hair. Her hair had more of an edgy kind of curl to it, which kind of worked really well with the way her eyes had that beautiful wing. And then the dress was beautiful. It was not too sexy. It wasn't too out there. It was just a perfect dress, great for her silhouette. I think that this was a beautiful look, and Scarlett Johansson looked amazing. All right, guys, so let's talk about Evan Rachel Wood. You guys watch Westworld, which is a very popular show on HBO right now. I actually like the show a lot. I actually like the first season better than I like the second season. Hopefully the third season gets better. Evan Rachel Wood was looking absolutely stunning at the Emmys, and I want to talk to you guys mostly about her makeup because I think that she had just such a beautiful makeup look. If you guys look at her face, it literally looks like she's wearing absolutely nothing on her eyes. I don't know specifically if they did use any color or any pigment on her eyes at all, but her eyes look so bare and beautiful. What I love about her too is that she has her natural eyelashes exposed. She doesn't look like she has any heavy lashes on her eyes, but her pronunciation that she has is on her lips, and I was able to find out the lip color that she is wearing. Her makeup artist Toby Fisherman did say that on her lips she was wearing the Burt's Bees Sumptuous Liquid Lip in the color Wine Waters, and this was just the main thing of her look, was these beautiful wine looking glossy lips, which really stood out. I think it also has to do with the fact that her complexion is a little bit more on the lighter side, that she was able to really pull this off with those beautiful blue eyes. I think her face look was phenomenal. You know, like a beautiful girl that did not need to go all out and really like go crazy on the makeup. Dress in particular, it's not a dress that I personally love. This is kind of like a dress kind of pantsuit. Like this is a kind of like look that she likes to go for. She does like to go for like these kind of like tuxedo kind of looks. I do love the fact that it kind of looks like a dress. Exaggerated the wing of this garment to kind of like really make it look like a dress. I think it was a cool look. I just think that it was a little bit boring. Like I felt like it was going in such a cool direction and they could have maybe vamped it up a little bit more, but then again, I don't feel like maybe her as an artist would really wanted it to have been more vamped up. So I feel for her, it's a good look. For me personally, I would have wanted to see a little bit more. I do think it's creative. I just felt like I wanted to see more, but I will say that I do love her makeup because I do think it looks absolutely stunning. And I do have to point out the flower in the room. I am not a huge fan of the flowers in her hair. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like them. I felt like they could have gone a little bit away. Like it was a little bridal, a little too much. You know? Alright guys, so since we're talking about Westworld, let's talk about another star that I honestly think that she looked so beautiful. This is a star that I think that her dress and her eye look was really absolutely stunning. This is Tandy Newton. So Tandy Newton is one of the stars of Westworld. So I think that her makeup artist, Georgie Estee, I think she really did such a really good job on this look. She was also using Mcgrath Labs. I'm not 100% sure which exact palette she was using. It was the Mothership 5, even though there is a photograph that she does show it. But there is also another palette here, which I think is the Bronze Ambition. I have a feeling it might be a combination of the two. She didn't actually say which one specifically she used on her eyes, but she did say that she used the Pat McGrath eyeshadow, so she could have used a combination of the two. So one of the things that I love about her look is she was doing one of those monochromatic kind of look. Her eyeshadow was this beautiful hue of in between like a purple lavender-esque type of color, and they kind of like brought it out really blown out, and it kind of made it look a little glossy by probably putting a little bit of like the shimmery kind of colors all over the lid. And I really think that it was such a beautiful look, but the rest of her face looked very simplistic, which is something that you're seeing a lot. Very simple faces with either a dramatization on the eyeshadow, but even if it was a dramatization on the eyeshadow, it's not like crazy out there like full glam looks. It's just like something that's really drawing your attention in, but nothing that's like overwhelming. Her dress was so stunning, and it kind of like was a similar hue to her dress, but it wasn't like the same color. It was kind of like, you can't like that color. If she would have put that color on her eyes, it would have been like, whoa, you know what I mean? But I'm happy with the way that they kind of like translated the monochromatic look without going too monochromatic, because the dress color was a little bit too vibrant for that look. But I think that she looked really pretty. Her dress was really stunning. It was beautiful. It was innovative. It was different. It goes really good with her silhouette. It looked also really good with the way that she pulled back her hair. I think that they did a really good job on her, and I think that she was one of the best dressed stars of the night, and she looked beautiful. All right guys, so I'm going to tell you guys about Keri Russell. So Keri Russell was a star that also came out on the red carpet that I had to point out this because I really thought that this dress and this eye and everything was just so, look at me, like it was very like different for her. I feel like it looked very like seductress, but at the same time very high glam, high fashion. I loved the smoky out eye. I love the fact that they used a lot of like the darker colors on her eyes, but if you really look at her face, it doesn't look like she has like that much foundation on it. It's not like one of those stars that it looks like full glam either. It looks like she has a very minimal makeup on the face, but a very smoky kind of eye. It kind of reminds me of like a grungy look, but she looked so pretty because the dress itself, if you look at this dress, it had feathers going on. It also had like, beading everywhere. And at one point you would say, is this a little too much? Because at some points it does look like it would be a little too much, but I feel like on her and the way that she put it together, I think it worked really nice. And I do think that she looked really pretty. Just using like a brown and maybe a black mixed together, kind of smudge it underneath the eye. And also bringing it up on the lid. I think you can come up with a similar look to this, and also a very nude kind of lip color. I think this was a beautiful look, and I think she looked really pretty. All right guys, so let's get into one of the stars that I think she looks so fantastic. So this is Amelia Clarkie. Now I really wish that they would have said exactly which products she was wearing on her face. So I was stalking Kaylee Makeup, which is the makeup artist that did her look. I do know that she was wearing Dior Couture as her dress, and her dress was so beautiful, but I really wish I would have known exactly which products that she had on her face. But I love her face look. Like her face look was so beautiful. If you guys look at her makeup, this is like one of the most beautiful kind of natural face looks that I've seen in a while. I love the way she looks. It doesn't look like she has heavy makeup on. I love her lip color. I love her very soft kind of grayish gradient kind of eye look. And I just think that everything was just put together so well. She is such a pretty girl. They didn't go crazy with the makeup. They pulled back her hair, which was great because her dress was so big that her hair needed to go back. Otherwise, it would have just been too much all over the place. I think that she looks so stunning. I love this dress by Dior. The whole entire look of Amelia Clarke was absolutely stunning. There is probably not one thing that I would change about this entire look because I just think that it was done so perfectly that this was a beautiful, one of my top looks of the entire. Let's talk about Jessica Biel because Jessica Biel was, oh my God, between her and Justin Timberlake walking the red carpet together, what a beautiful couple. What an amazing looking fashion moment. I think that she looked so stunning. Now, what I love the most is she had like that same kind of trend going on. Like they were really embracing the whole like minimal makeup look with an accentuation on the lips. So what she was wearing on her lips, if you guys are interested, because this was a beautiful lip color, it was from Chanel and it's the Rouge Allure Liquid Powder Matte Lip Color in the Avant Gardestie. And then she also layered on top the Rouge Allure Velvet Extreme Matte Lip Color in Ideal in the center to kind of give like an ombre effect. Loved this. She thought that she looked so pretty. And you know what I like about her too is, you know, on some of the stars, they pulled back their hair because the dress was like kind of overpowering and they didn't want to, but on her, she didn't have to pull back her hair. It almost like, to me, looked more casual with her hair down. She was actually able to dress down this huge couture looking dress by leaving her hair down, and she just looked so effortless. One of my favorite looks of the entire night. I loved everything about this. I even loved the fact that her hair was down, and in most times I would say your hair needs to be up. It's the Emmys. You have to look a little bit more presentable, but for her, I just love the fact that her hair was down. I love the fact that it was a little disheveled looking. I think it just looked beautiful. So now I'm going to tell you guys a few stars that I just think that their entire look was pretty spectacular. The first one I'm going to tell you guys about it was also Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell looked absolutely stunning. I loved everything about this white, tight, long sleeve dress. I think it looked awesome. I love that her hair was back. I love that she had a smoky eyeshadow on. I do love the way that she looked. Another star was Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning, oh my gosh, she has grown up so much. I love the way that she was wearing this green, beautiful Dior dress. Her hair was pulled up. I wasn't a huge fan of those emerald earrings, but at the same time I do think that her very simplistic face look was absolutely stunning for her. Kristen Cavallari, I think that she looks super modern and I like the way that everything was put together on her. She looked kind of cool. I mean, it wasn't my favorite look, but it definitely wasn't the worst one. I have to say that my favorite dress star of the night is... For the dress, I have to say it was definitely Jessica Biel. I love this dress. I think it looked amazing on her and it was one of my favorite dresses of the entire night. And for the makeup, I have to give that to Amelia Clarke. I think that they did such a beautiful job making her makeup look so simplistic yet so beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know below which ones were your favorite stars of the night. What makeup looks did you guys love? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Of course, don't forget, take note of what you guys saw on this red carpet because like I always tell you, if you guys see it on the red carpet, you're probably going to start seeing it in real life. But thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys on the next red carpet. Bye!